Alrighty, guys. What is up? So, recording a few lifts here. This is going to be start of a comeback series where I'm just going to log myself getting back from an injury. This is going to be a longer video probably compared to what the others will be just because it's been a few weeks. This will basically be the first 3 or 4 weeks. Sporadic clipping, but really just my log of me benching. But I broke my ankle end of July. Playing rugby, of course, and so was in a boot for 3-ish weeks and then just decided to take it off because I could walk pretty fine. But that whole time I basically just ran bench press because, yeah, as you can see in these couple first clips, I have a boot on. So can't really do any leg movements. So just been training upper body and, going as hard as I can on that. I ran Small Love Juniors bench program, so it's 3 weeks of just super high volume bench and frequency. It's 4 bench days. Got up to, I think my last day was 290 or 295 for a 10 by 3. But some of those had to be doubles just because it was pretty fatiguing. And then I switched over after 3 weeks to just kind of a variation of a 4-day bench split. Did that for 2 weeks, and then now I'm at 3 days a week. So we're about, I think this will be 6 weeks out from the injury. So doing pretty good. I started using the hack squat and whatnot. But now here's some of my diet, cortisone foods. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty basic. Yeah, so I been doing hack squats and whatnot, and I'll get more into diet in a second. But using the hack squat machine and then doing some RDLs, that doesn't hurt at all, so I can do those pretty easily. Pretty much the hinges, I'm back to being able to do. I can bear weight on the ankle, completely again. It's just I'm kind of scared to back or front squat just because of the. I mean, it'll either be really shitty form or it'll just hurt the ankle, like the Achilles with that stretch. So the shitty form would be where my hip shifts over my left ankle, and we don't want that. But yeah, that's kind of the start of everything. My game plan is to keep training as hard as possible. I'm gonna still focus on bench probably as my primary upper body movement, just because it's kind of fun, keeping me sane, being able to bench a lot. And then I think 2 weeks from now maybe. We'll try back squatting again, and it's going to be super light. My legs really aren't super weak, so I think I'll be able to get back pretty quick once I'm healthy, but, I mean, my ankle is not healthy yet. I played pickleball last night with a brace and tape. So I taped the ankle first, and then you put a thick brace on. It's kind of my protocol when I have a sprain as well. But it did not feel great, and I cannot do much of the power or force expression through that ankle or foot that I normally am. And when I tried a couple times, it did in fact hurt. So I think it was still probably good for my ankle to get out there and do that. But I was kind of planning on coming back and jogging around at rugby practice soon, and I don't think I'm nearly as ready for that as I had first thought. But yeah, so next couple of weeks we'll start squatting, keep benching, and then I think my main plan is going to be just getting myself in as good as overall shape as possible in terms of training. So 4 to 5 days a week at least of training. It'll probably be 5 or 6, because I'll probably do an upper lower split with an extra upper day, mainly just so I can bench more. But I mean, that should suffice well enough. And then we're going to work on getting that squat back up once we can. And then I think from there it'll be the other main focus that I kind of think I ignored last time is one of those days will be a plyo day, especially while it's still not snowing out. So we probably have 2-ish months till it starts getting at risk of snowing. But I need to put a plyo day in there because I think that'll help once I'm able to do better, once it's healed enough where I can do better force expression and whatnot through that foot. I think plyos will be super helpful. But yeah, that's kind of the plan going forward. In terms of body composition and goals with that, right now I'm about 220. At the time that I'm talking right now, we're start of September, so been a while, but I got up to about 220, 225 during the first phase. I was just eating a bunch of food and benching. Then I toned it down a little bit and started doing a little bit more cardio. Now I'm probably about 220, although after pickleball last night, I didn't really eat any food after, and so I'm probably 215 waking up in the morning. But I think our goals with that is probably stay between 210 and 220 for now. And if I gain a little bit of weight or if I lose a little bit of weight, it's fine. I think I'm going to really press conditioning for a little bit too, just in case I can go back to rugby. If I miraculously heal up, because we have about a month and a half left in probably left in the season, maybe 2 months, I think. And then I think for sure within 2 months I'd probably be able to come back. I just don't know if I'd be really good enough to give the team anything because I'll be pretty out of shape. So that's why I'll really push conditioning for now, so I can at least try to give it a good shot when I come back. But right now it's looking like probably just not playing until March, which kind of sucks. But yeah, keep the weight about the same, and then I think once we hit wintertime, towards the end when rugby season starts coming around, we'll see how I'm feeling in terms of jumping and speed and all that. I might hit a decent cut actually to get down below 210, because I think part of my rugby performance is before the ankle break. I was noticing, because I was trying to bulk a little bit for this fall season, which now doesn't even matter. I think I noticed getting bigger, I was able to, at this level of men's league, which not super high level, especially some of the games, it's not high level at all. I noticed that contact and physicality wise felt great, but my gas tank was horrible, and I'd have 1 to 2 good sprints in me, and then definitely was at 85-90% speed at best the rest of the game. So I think that's more of a conditioning thing than it is a size thing. But at the same time, I don't think I'm necessarily a genetic outlier or any beast or whatever. I'm just a guy who is pretty much just a hobbyist athlete. So I think that I don't know if conditioning is able to be maintained at a high level when I'm 220, 225, just with how I work. So yeah, so we'll work conditioning a lot, might lose a little weight, but that'll be fine. That's kind of the plan for the winter. And then yeah, I think just the main thing is getting through this stupid phase of being weak and unable to do leg lifts like I want to. And so we're just going to do what we can, get through it. And then once we can get back to plyos, we will start hammering plyos. And then I think, I want to be able to set PRs by end of spring and jump height and whatever. It'd be sick if I could dunk a basketball. I'm under 6 feet, so that'd be a pretty good feat. And then, that'll be that. And a bench PR would be nice too. So that's about it. This is part 0 of the comeback, and hopefully I'll get more consistent posting on the comeback so I can document it a little better. But yeah, see ya.